What's good? What's good, man? It's your big homie, man. Let's go. It's the one and only big homie, man. And I appreciate everybody who's been rocking. I appreciate all the new people who's been watching. I appreciate everybody, man. Let's go. I'm gonna put this intro on real quick, real quick intro, man. I'm just gonna play my Change the World. Let's go.
Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. We gotta change the world. Some don't know the effects that have on others when everything that we do affects our younger brothers and sisters. To me it seems that the facts have missed us. Who will be there to reach down to hug and kiss us? Frankly, the current state that we're in needs to be discussed. Self-respect is a must. We need to tone down the lust, avoiding the fact that it provides a pleasant rush. But who in this world can you trust? The answer to that is yourself. Don't take what that man says off the bat. Pick that book up off the shelf. That don't mean not to trust. That means to take what he said, think about it, and then come back and discuss. Let's change the world. 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 Let's just unite. Let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. We gotta change the world. Change up the world for the boys and the girls, because if we don't change it up, we're gonna make it in this world. We need to focus on the present and think less about the past, cause if we keep it up like this, then that's gonna be our fucking ass. Gotta know just where you're coming from, the kid, where you're going. So get on your search for knowledge, cause there's power in knowing. We need to pick up more books and read them cover to cover. And after you get the information, pass it to your brother. Spread it to the whole world. If you know it ain't fake, you'll be surprised the difference in this world that one man can make. It's good and bad in everybody, but you gotta bounce it out. And if we all found that we change the world, no doubt. Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. We gotta change the world.
What's good, y'all? It's your big homie, Big BAYDAY, man. And this is the Real Talk, Real Shit podcast, man. I appreciate everybody for tuning in, man. Let's go. Let's go. Thank y'all so much, man. Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all so much, man. You know, and get your lame ass off my shit, boy. Get your lame ass. Hold on, let me get these lame ass niggas out of here. Let's go, man. Let's go. Now, today's topic, men have changed, man. Oh my God, men have changed. I don't know if y'all are realizing it. Real men, let me say that. Real men have changed. Real men have changed, and we're at this point now where the bullshit doesn't matter. I never thought I would see the day to where men would actually wake up to the point where they see through. Let me speak on what I'm speaking on. As far as women goes, right? Let me speak on it. Yeah, some men have changed. That's why I said real men have changed. If you're a real man in this world and you've received all this information, this good information that's been flowing around this universe, flowing around the internet and flowing around the world, you've made some alterations to your life, right? If you haven't made adjustments and alterations, that's on you. Now, let me speak on what I'm gonna speak on, man. These women nowadays, they can't understand. They can't understand it. Nowadays, it seems like the old tricks that used to work on men, the old tricks like, the lust, the stupid shit, it don't work no more. You know, women had it a lot easier back in the day, and they had it a lot better off, and they had it a lot easier. Now, men is not a lot of things that used to work for y'all on us, they don't work no more. Um, Real men are not easily enticed by ass anymore. Real men are not easily enticed by sex anymore. We're not like sex is not really let me say this. Sex is one of the best feelings in the world, and it's great, but when you get to a certain level in life, you realize that it's got to be more than just sex. You know what I'm saying? It's got to be more than just sex. You know, sex is only one moment in time, and then once you're done not having sex, then what are you doing? This is why this is why a lot of women don't understand life right now, and they're confused right now, because a lot of women haven't leveled up from that lust stage. A lot of them haven't leveled up from that enticement stage. Like, it's a lot of women who still operate in that lusty, look good, and they just want to look good, and they think that's going to be enough. It used to be enough. I want to say that to y'all. That used to be enough. Like, it used to be enough for a woman just to be pretty, sweet, and nice. That used to be enough. Now, it's not enough. And I'm not saying it's not enough for me, but I'm saying when you reach a certain level of realization, you want more out of life. You expect more out of life. Your level of expectations goes higher. And once you get your expectations high, once you get your standards and your morals and your values high, you really don't want to go back. You don't want to go back down. It's like if you knew a road had potholes, it was bumpy, it was a rough road. If you knew a road was bumpy, potholed, was gonna mess your car up, had nails in the road, you're not gonna drive your car down that road. You know, but let me say this. Women haven't realized that men have realized they got holes and potholes and bumps in their road. We're at the level of life now where everybody needs to work. Everybody needs to build themselves up. Everybody needs to do self-development. There is no excuse no more for self-development. There's no excuse. There's no excuse to stay the same. There's no excuse to not grow. There's no excuse to not keep developing in life now. There's no excuse. Information is out here. You got life coaches, you got informational people, you got motivational people, you got religious people, you got all kind of stuff, man. I don't know what you mean by gender equality. I ain't got nothing against no women, but I don't know about gender equality because there is no such thing as equality for genders. Women and men are not equal. Women are not equal to men, and men are not equal to women. We are exact opposites that are supposed to counterbalance each other. Simple. There is no gender equality. Women are women, men are men. We're supposed to work together to balance each other out. There is no equality. That's the thing. Everybody wants to be the same, and we're not the same. Nobody's the same on this planet. Women can't do what men can do, and men can't do what women can do. We're supposed to, what's good, Mike? We're supposed to balance each other out. That's what we're supposed to be doing. But since we're not working together, it's not working. What I mean by gender wars, if you get into the world, if you go out in the world, right? If you talk to a bunch of people, because I deal with a lot of people. I'm in the world, I'm on the internet, I'm all around, I'm worldwide, every day, everywhere, worldwide. I talk to people in my environment, I talk to people in different states. I'm always communicating. Now, if you've not been living, if I won't say living under a rock because a lot of people aren't privy to this, but pretty much if you ain't living under a rock, you would know that over the last 4 to 5 years, there's been this power shift going on in relationships. It seems like over the last 4 to 5 years, women have took on the qualities of men in society. They're getting more free. They're getting more carefree. They're being more careless. They're more conducting themselves more like men. And then we're witnessing men switching up and becoming more responsible, more dependable, more reliable, when men were always the dogs that went and did whatever they did. So it seems like now the roles are reversing. Something has happened to reverse the roles of society. And now that the roles are reversed, men and women are at some type of standoff. And I'm not talking about everyone. I'm talking about in general as a whole. It appears that women and men are at some type of standoff where women they don't really act like they like men, and men don't show their appreciation for women like they used to. You know, men used to take women on dates. There is no dates going on like that. Men used to take women and take them more seriously in relationships. There's not a lot of that going on. Men used to propose to women and want marriage and stuff like that. There's not a lot of that going on. You know, with information being shared and spread, everybody can kind of understand the situation they're in now. And with information being spread, it's like men could see the downsides to marriage and divorce and this and that. And so everybody's being a little bit more careful on how they're conducting themselves right now. And that's what I kind of mean by like a gender war. It's like a standoff. It's like a standoff right now going on between men and women because everybody's out of whack, out of balance. And for the ones of us who are in balance and who are in line with life itself, it's a confusing time right now. Because like for me, I'm a straight man, a single father of 3, doing the best that I can. But as I level myself up and I get my standards up high and I, develop myself up, as I build myself up, I start to see who could be my counterpart. The women of today, I don't see a lot of them building themselves up, and it's kind of hard for me. It's hard for me to be optimistic about, just love and shit like that, because from young women to old women, well, from middle-aged women to older women, I don't see a lot of hope. The younger women have some hope because they haven't been hurt, burnt. They're more optimistic. They're more happy. They're not all upset and frustrated like the older women. So, and that goes from being used, because with use, everything goes, the value of everything goes down the more it's used. So, the more a man is you, the more you use yourself, the less value you become. So all the things that they got us doing is, it's almost like it's breaking us down. Like even how women accepted high body count culture and whore culture and stuff like that, promiscuous culture. That stuff is not really, was never, women were never, it was never normal for women to be promiscuous in society. You always had fast women, you always had hoes, you always had all that stuff, ladies of the night, all that stuff. But it was never looked at as a good thing, but until now. Like now it seems like they're glorifying, society is glorifying women being promiscuous as a good thing. And what that's doing is making more women be promiscuous, and that's degrading them and taking their value down, because it's more, with more use, you get less value. It's like you take a car and you drive it 100 miles an hour on the highway all day long, and you dragging the car, like you driving it hard as hell. You're not smooth driving it. You're dragging it. You're dragging the car out. Imagine how long do you think that car could last at 100 miles an hour just constantly? How long does that car how long would that car last before the engine blows out? And that's the same thing that we have to look at ourselves as, especially women. If a woman is having a high body count, right? Or she has a high body count where she has 20 or 30 or 20 or more partners, sexual partners, because a high body count is 20 or more. If you've been with over 10 or more, if you've been with 10 or more dudes, you got a high body count. And that's a lot of fucking wear and tear on your body. So say for a woman who's been with 20 dudes or 30 dudes, how many miles does she have on her engine? How fast were the dudes driving the vehicle? How hard were they driving her? How hard were they turning her corners? How hard were they whipping it? Were they slamming on the gas? Were they slamming on the brakes? Were they slamming on the gas and driving it fast? You see what I'm saying? So with value, I mean, with use, value goes down. With use, value goes way down, way down, way down. Because one nigga was 200 pounds. He got in there. He liked to crank the seat back, kick the seat back all the way and drive it all hard. And the one dude, he was 300 pounds. He got up in that thing. He was slow stroking it, but he was pounding it. And then the other dude, he was tall and skinny with that long, strong, that sword, and he was poking her up. You see what I'm saying? And they don't talk. See, this is what they don't talk about. They'll say, yeah, I've been with 30 dudes, but they won't say how did all 30 men drive the car? How did all men use the vehicle? How were you used? Was it a gentle drive? Was it a 10-2 steering wheel drive? Or was that one hand that That one hand, that whip, when he grabbed me by the back of the head, and yeah, was it that? See, that's the thing y'all have to understand. Hell yeah, Mikey B, that was getting that thing wrecked. And this the thing that they don't understand. A woman will try to give you used goods like it's brand new and expect you to treat her used goods like as if it's brand new. How could you let 100 dudes drive? How could you let 30, 50, 40 dudes drive your car and then expect your car to be appreciated like it's brand new off the fucking lot? You got used goods. You got a used vehicle with how many miles on it? What's the Carfax? What's your Carfax, women? And see, I had a woman today say, what's wrong with you? You being weird. I said, what you mean to being weird? You don't like women? I said, what do you mean? You don't even looking at me. It's more, you got to do more than just look good. You got to think good. You got to be good. You got to eat good. You got to sleep good. You got to live good. Looking good is just, it's like an apple. The apple might look perfect on the outside, but you don't know how many times that apple was dropped. You don't know how many times that apple fell out the tree and got binged and dinged and doinked. So when you bite that apple, if you don't properly inspect the apple, proper inspection, checking for firmness, checking for freshness, if you don't properly inspect that apple, you might bite into a bruised, beat up apple. And that's essentially what a lot of these women are today: bruised, beat up on the inside and bruised on the inside, but they pretty themselves up on the outside and try to give it to you as if it's a brand new apple. That apple's not brand new, ma'am. That apple's been bitten down to the core. Your apple has been bitten down to the core. You ain't got much apple left to give out. And that is how we look at it. That is how it is. It don't matter if you can have sex with a dude, go upstairs and clean yourself and go back downstairs and meet up with another dude and have sex and go clean yourself and meet up with another dude, clean yourself. That ain't how it works. You can't wash out the miles. You can't get an engine replacement like a car can. You can't get a transmission flush. Well, you can get a transmission flush, but you can't get a transmission replacement like a car. You can't get a new transmission. You don't get no new transmission in your body. You get one. And if you abuse your transmission, it blows out. Do you not understand what I'm trying to say? Am I making sense, or am I just talking shit? Women expect that they can do you wrong forever, call you out your name, disrespect you, treat you bad forever and ever, and then when they feel like they have when they feel like they're done doing you wrong, they want to act like everything's okay, and you're supposed to just be okay with everything that was done. All men aren't betas. All men aren't simps and betas. Pussy don't make my world turn. Pussy makes my heart pump a little bit. Makes your heart go doo, 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 a little bit. And it feels good. Sex it's healthy. It's wonderful. It's a great part of life. But it's like this. When you're a prisoner, when you're in prison, you're an inmate in jail, you don't think about sex. Because if you're an inmate in jail, locked up with all those men, if you be weak and you think about sex, then you might succumb to having sex with a punk. So me and my spiritual journey, I just equated to being in jail or prison. I'm not out here looking and lusting and just looking with lust as I was when I was a young man. See, when I was a young man and my hair was all the way down to my butt, my hair was real long, I was this and that, and in my prime time, I should have been using my time wisely. I should have been building myself up as a man. But at those days, nobody told me nothing better. So I was running around chasing my mushroom head. I was running around chasing my dick head. I wasn't running around chasing my big head. I was chasing women around, lusting, linking up with 3-4 women a week, getting up with 2-3-4 women a week, lusting, going out on 2-3 dates a week, spending $300-400 a week on dates. And that was back then when women wasn't so shallow and say, no, we can't go to Chili's. Oh, no, you can't take me to Chili's. No, you got to take me to Nobu. No, we ain't going to no motherfucking Cheesecake Factory, nigga. See, this is when they had respect and a little bit more humility. This one they wasn't so hard, so evil. Women, when I was growing and when I was younger and dealing with women, they was pure. They was not evil. Even the hoes wasn't evil. I didn't have to worry about women setting me up when I was out there doing my thing. I didn't have to worry about backdoor and shit like that. I didn't have to worry about them type of women. Women have came down. They went down. They didn't come up. They went down, trying to be like men. Trying to live as men is y'all's downfall. What you can do, we cannot do. And that was the downfall of the woman. Equality. Now women think they could do what we could do, and now they don't know who the fuck they are. They out here, I hear women say, shit, I'm gonna slime them like, I'm gonna slut them out like they do me. You can't, a woman can't do what a man can do. Let me tell you something. When women have sex, we all pair bond. We all bond with our partners. Sexually bond. If you're having sex with somebody, especially raw without protection, you're gonna pair bond with them. You're gonna become one. When you have sex with a woman without a condom, you will become one. She will look like you. She will talk like you. She will walk like you. She will act like you. She will become your bond, your pair. You'll become pair bonded. That's good, right? That's fine when you're pair bonded with your woman, right? When you go inside her and you going in her and you perfectly fitted, form fitted. Her body's perfectly form fitted for you. I done been there and done that, right? That's a great thing. But what happens when she's pair bonding with 4 different dudes at the same time? What happens when she's pair bonding with 3 different dudes at the same time? Let me tell you how women can easily switch up on a man so easily now. She got so many different men in her and so many different energies in her by having multiple partners. I'm talking about a woman who's having sex with multiple partners. A woman who's had sex with multiple partners has different men's energies in her. So she might flip out on you and start acting like this. She might flip out on you and say this and do that and run off and go to his house and go to this and that and this and that. She might start talking like this. She might pick up a saying or two from this man and start acting like him. She might start walking like him. She might start smelling like this man, the one she's having sex with all the time. She'll start smelling like him. And that's why she can't commit That's why she can't commit to you one as a one man, because she's pair bonded between all the men she's dealing with. The more men a woman's been with, the more men she'll be pair bonded with. So you can't commit to no one man when you done fucked 6, 17, 11, 13, 50, 40, 50, 70, 89. You can't commit to no one man. The more partners a woman has makes it harder for her to commit to one, because she's pair bonding with all of them. She might not love them all. She might not be with none of them, but she's pair bonded with all of them. And all of them who hit her raw, she's definitely bonded with them. And I'm gonna tell y'all another study I just learned. So this is why information is the best thing on earth. I'll tell y'all another thing I just learned. When a man is having sex with a woman and he's skeeting in her, he's ejaculating in her, his sperm cells become part of her DNA. The sperm cells go inside the woman's body and fuse into the woman's genetics. This is why women start looking like you after you done been with her. This is why you can have a black man and a white woman and you put them together and they start having sex raw and busting each other and shit like that. And he start eating her out, and then he's ingesting her and she's ingesting him, and they start looking alike. You know why? Because they are bonded, physical bondage. They're the unification between man and woman. Because the woman has the innie and the man has the outie. And the unification between both is what bonds the man and the woman. But you want to be running around being unified with 15 different men, and you think that's going to help you out. You've had sex with over 40 men, and you think you're good. You think that's cute. No, you've been bonded with 40 different men. That's why you will never be able to lock down and be with one man, because every time you love on this man, one of the other 40 men will strike in your body like, oh, well, he don't hit me like he don't have sex with me like Jacob did. Well, he's good, but he ain't as tall as with John. He's good, but he ain't as smart as Willie. He's good, but he ain't as rich as Charles. You see, you're pair bonded with so many men. You're comparing your current man to all to past men you've been with. Pair bonded. And a lot of that pair bonding has become turned into trauma bonding, because you be being with bum ass niggas who ain't no good. They smack you up, beat you up, and then he putting ice on your eye at the end of the night and having sex with you. Trauma bonding on top of pair bonding. And you wonder why you can't find love. Motherfuckers be so broken, wonder why they can't find love. And I'm gonna say, with me, you know why I can't find love? Or why I haven't at this point? Because I've been in love my whole life, right? The reason why I haven't found love over the last couple years is because every time I talk to a woman or get involved with a woman, my level of seriousness and my level of work and grind and my level of life, the level I'm at in life, is too much for women right now. You're too serious. You don't never stop. You need to relax. Take a day off. Take a break. Take a break from my life? You want me to sit around and be a nobody? You want me to be just like you? Can't do that. I can't do that. I got to be like me. I gotta be me. I gotta be me. I gotta be me. For real. Who else can I be? Nigga, I gotta be me. I'm drinking coffee all day and I'm on grind all day long. But let's man, men have changed and women don't know what to do. What's wrong with you, nigga? You see this ass? You don't want this ass? Asses got shit and farts coming out of them. It looks good. When I hit it from the back, yeah, it looks good. Something to grab on, something to touch, but it's where your boo-boo and your farts come out of. I'm not, what the fuck? I'm not dumb no more. I used to be dumb. Niggas just, people depend on you. I'm not talking about women, I'm talking about everybody. People depend on you to be dumb for them to prosper on you or prey on you. People want you to be dumb so they can prey on you. They want you to stay in one position so they could run game on you. They don't want you to know so they can run game on you. There was a point in time in America where women were charging dudes like $2,000 for meetups and link ups and shit, and niggas was paying $1,000, $2,000 just to meet up and link up with them, not even have sex, just to meet up and link up. $500 for agreed ups, and niggas was dropping that shit. Man, I had a homeboy one time was flying women out, and I'm like, bro, you how much was she? Oh, like 900. 900? How long? Just one day. What the fuck? Niggas be dropping bags on women, and that's what fucked the game up. Because I'm gonna tell you something, women, y'all are not supposed to be prostituting yourselves. You're not supposed to be monetizing yourself. Your love, it should not be for sale. And the fact that your love is for sale, here's $50 and bend over then. That's what you get. That's the energy you get since you put a price tag on your love. Oh, your love is for sale? Oh, you want some money? Well, here's $100. Turn around. Yeah, that's what you finna get. You finna get that $100 special. You finna get that $200 special. People are women they've become so dumb because they didn't used to be like this. They become so dumb. They're like, nigga, you gonna pay me for my time now, nigga. That's the P word. And when you put a price tag on your time or yourself, your value goes down. Now it's all transactional. Now I know that's what you are. I got that 100 for you. Come on. Come on. Trying to get that. Come on. I got that 100 for you. I got 200 for you. Come on. Girl, I'm trying to get it right real quick. Let me get them 200. And you think that's cute. It'll be cute for a little while until he's calling you when you're with somebody you want to be with. You with your boo, right? You with your new boo because you met somebody new. He's a sucker. You met you a new sucker who cares about booty and dumb shit, right? New sucker. Oh my God, this and that. Ooh, I'm with my boo, right? Now the 200 man calling you. Hey man, I want my $200 special. What's up? Where you at? What's up? Where you at? I don't do that no more. What you mean you don't do that no more? We just did it last week. Well, nah, I got my new boo now, and I don't do that no more. What you mean you don't do the $200 specials? I just clapped you last week. What you mean? I got $250. What you trying to do? I got $250, man. Come on, stop playing. That's the energy you're gonna get. All that, you gonna pay me, nigga. Let's go out to somewhere nice and this and that. That's P energy. That's transactional energy. And women have adhered and adopted transactional energy. They put transactions on their own coochies. They put price tags on the coochie. They passing out the coochie. They're giving it out the coochie. And then to the niggas that give the coochie for free, Oh, I'm dropping bombs today. I know nobody don't want to hear it either. I don't care. And to the niggas who getting the pussy for free, that's the dude who ain't no good. That's the thug. That's the murderer. That's the grunt, the gangster. That's the dirty nigga. That's the nigga who got money. That's the nigga who don't give a about nothing, but he got bread. That's the dope boy. She gonna crack it right open for him, the no good man. Crack right open for that nigga. Cause I played the no good man to see how that works. That shit works. I'm 6'4", 200 some pounds, right? Like 200, right? I look decent, whatever. When I was younger, I was the man, right? I looked way better and all that shit, right? When I was nice to women, and I was sweet and nice and all that shit, I got treated like trash. I got cheated on, right? When I was nice to women, I got treated like trash, straight cheated on, straight abused, straight played, right? But when I started being mean to women and being dismissive and not ooh baby and all that extra shit, they was all up my ass. And I said, this is fucking weird. I said to myself, I said, damn, because I seen it was a social experiment, because I seen my homeboys dogging women out, and they was shit, or they was having their way. They was arguing and going back and forth, but they was dogging them out and having their way. I'm like, damn, how is she doing all that for him? And he's really a piece of shit. And then I thought about him like, damn, because he's really just setting his intentions and putting his foot down. And I said, damn. And I started not being mean or evil or nothing, but I started being rougher and, being a man. And then the shit worked. And I started saying like, damn, women don't want to be treated nice. They don't want to be sweetie and all that bull. They don't want that shit. It's crazy, man. It's almost like women don't want nothing that's good for them. And I'm not talking about all of them. I'm talking about a lot of them, though. They don't want what's good for them. They don't want the good nigga that's right there and consistent, and they don't want him. Nigga be gone. Where's Thug at? You see Young Thug, even Young Thug, let's talk about it. Young Thug is a borderline sissy type of man. Wears dresses, fingernail polish, girl clothes, blouses. He is literally wears girl clothing. He's a girly ass, effeminate man. Pink hair, pink, purple, pink. Very effeminate, very girly, right? I'm not gonna disrespect him and say he's gay, because that's not, I ain't never seen him. But I'm gonna say this: very effeminate, very, very, very effeminate. And women are going crazy for this nigga. You see, Mariah the Scientist, the other girl, the other Puerto Rican looking girl, was going crazy in the prison for him, crying and shit. I just want to be with you, all that shit, crying over this nigga. And he's not even he's a fucking androgynous woman man. So what I'm saying is, they don't want what's good for them. They don't. They want to be excited. They want to be on their toes. And they want whatever they want, but they don't want the good man. They don't want the man who works at the bank. They don't want the man who works and makes a life and a living. They don't want him. They don't. They've been led down a damn dream. They want the knight in shining armor who's cutting off dragons' heads and slaying shit and saving them at the top of the goddamn castle. Because that's the fantasy that they were showing. That's why when these thug niggas are in these streets, let's keep it a buck. That's why these thug niggas in the streets who are popping niggas and shooting niggas and all that shit, they got all the girls. And I'm not saying they got all the girls, but I'm saying they have loyal women. You know why? Because women like the Dragon Slayer. That's that motherfucking Disney shit that they were sold. They like the nigga who slays the dragon. They like the Dragon Slayer, the one who's fighting and slaying shit. So they don't like, I'm done. I'm done. I know there's real women out here in the world. Now, I don't know about in America, but I know there's some in the world, and I do know, places like Africa has them, places like Asia has them, those places have them. I know there's real women out there in the world. I know there's some in America too, but you might be a real woman, right? Like young ladies, for all the young ladies and teenage girls and all that. You might be a real woman, but your mama's a piece of and she's gonna turn you into her. You might be a real woman, but your daddy's a piece of shit, and he's gonna break you and turn you. No, don't be trust these niggas. Don't love these niggas. Get the money from these niggas. That type of shit. Like people corrupt their own people because they're corrupted. People corrupt their own people because they're corrupted. But I'm done. I'm done for the night. I had to say that though. I had to say that because it's like women don't understand what happened. They didn't go through the development while men was trying to develop. They was trying to be sexy, listening to Sexy Red. While we was trying to develop, they was listening to Glorilla. While we was trying to develop, they listening to watching Clarissa Shields box. While we was trying to develop, they're watching that stupid, uh, you know, the other chick. And she's not stupid, but they're watching. I was gonna say the stupid Olympics. They're watching that Olympic girl racing at the Olympics. While we're progressing in life, women are distracted like a motherfucker. And you say, oh, how you gonna say distracted women need to this and that? No, 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 no. Do you want your daughter to grow up and give her life to a system that will never give her nothing in return? Do you want your daughter to grow up and be with a man who's gonna dog her out and misuse her and mistreat her? Do you want your daughter to grow up and not have a good, loving family and good, loving husband? Do you want your daughter to grow up and not think she's better than everybody else who's around her and that is perfect for her? Because I'm gonna tell you something. People are raising their daughters to think they're better than the men that they're supposed to be with. They don't be with no man, this and that, don't do this and that. Like people are damning and dooming their children to have no life. Go to school, go to work. Don't worry about the boys. Don't worry about the relationship. Go to school, go to work. You can't talk to nobody if you living in my house. If you want to deal with somebody, you gotta get out of my house. So you're essentially telling your underdeveloped teenage adult child that in order for them to have a relationship which is a normal thing in life, they have to get out of your house. So what that does is make them young niggas who are 16, 17, 18 who get their own apartments, move girls in and start having kids and shit at a young early age because they didn't get proper guidance on how to have relationships. They were just told, if you want a relationship, you got to get out of my house. So this is just people are just bad parenting, shitty people, trash parenting, and people are just breaking each other, trying to throw their kids into something that they were never in. I want you to make it in basketball because when I was young, I wanted to play basketball, but I didn't even play basketball. So being that I didn't do it, I want you to do it. Ass nigga. Wanting something for your child that you couldn't even do. Ass nigga. I I love life so much, but people are so it's so sad to watch people in life right now because people are so confused right now, man. So messed up. I love y'all. I'm getting the hell off here, man. I'm getting off here, even though I ain't done smoking my cigar, but I'm done. Get off here. It's your big homie, Big Bad A. This is the Real Talk, Real Shit podcast, man. one of the only places where you're gonna get the truth, man. All these other internet sources be capping and lying, and they can't even keep up, man. They trying their best, and they can't even make it look good, man. It's really sad, man. It's really sad how this shit, time exposes everything, man. Time is the true exposure of everything, man. People think they could out. You can't beat time, bro. But I appreciate y'all for tuning in. I'm going here and spend my last little bits of this last little bit of this night, because this night is almost over. Yeah, it's 11:30. It's almost over. So I appreciate y'all so much for tuning in. Hit that like button, hit that share button, hit the subscribe button. I know nobody wants to, I know. You don't want to do the change, and you don't want to do, I know. But if you just tuning in, rewind all the way to the front. One of the better one, man. Come on, man. I'm dropping them real truth bombs. You know what I'm saying? So if you're just getting in, rewind to the front, man. One of the best lives ever, man. And also too, just a quick message, man. But also too, check out my new content. I got hella game content, and thank y'all for everybody who's it's the internet too. That's not my subscribers, it's the internet. But thank you to all my people who's supporting the new gaming content, because it definitely is not my subscribers, but that shit is definitely going viral. And I definitely appreciate everybody for watching the new content. I am the creator of the content. We're gonna keep it coming. And yeah, we going up. We going up. We definitely going up, man. On God. I just want to say thank y'all to everybody watching. Yeah, these videos are going good. They're going up. They're going up. Look, videos are going on right now. Look, we at 3,964 views for the last 2 days, man. We going up, man. I appreciate it. Everybody for watching. Appreciate all my supporters who've been rocking with me for a long time. Thank y'all so much. All my new subscribers, because I got a bunch of new subscribers. Thank y'all so much for coming in. Welcome to the team. Welcome to the family. We here. We rocking. I do this shit every day, and I don't play. You're going to learn a lot. If you come and you listen, you learn. I got 23 new subscribers in the last 28 days, man. I appreciate y'all so much, man. I appreciate y'all so much for coming in. And I really looking forward to growing with this channel and making it happen. I just look forward to it, man. It's gonna be good times, man. Fun times on the game. We're gonna keep it rolling. We're gonna do everything we can to make a way. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, thank y'all so much for rocking. Thank y'all so much for being here. It's just a blessing, man. It's just a blessing. Yeah, it's a blessing. Yeah, so God bless y'all. Y'all have a good night. Stay out the way. Stay smart. It's the real life shit going on, man. But this is the Real Talk, Real Shit podcast. One of the only places anywhere on the internet where you're going to get the truth, man.